to episode 2 of Yukon Gold. So, as promised, I hung around, worked on it a little bit longer, managed to get the wash plant and gold ring fitted. They're both in. I've been down to the shop this morning, excuse me, and purchased a digger, the truck to move to pay dirt down to the wash plant. So our next job now is to drive over to the shop, pick up the equipment, and then head back to the site, and we'll start getting the road in, put some pay dirt through the wash plant from us building the road, and try and make some more money. So let's get on with it. Right, so we need to go right with me. So let's head on out towards the shop, hopefully. See how far we get. That's not the right way. So let's see, cut through here. Follow the road round town to the top. We're not going to go across the railway bridge, we're going to use the actual ferry port crossing to get across with the equipment because it's heavy, and could do without losing any of it or damaging any of it. But this truck's been an absolute godsend. We really struggled without it. It's hard to know where the shop's just up here somewhere. So here's the other end, or back of the truck there with the gooseneck attachment. Or when the gooseneck camper arrives. So 2 pieces of equipment that we're going to take back to the site now. Actually drop the trailer. I dropped everything. Why did it drop everything? Should only have dropped the trailer. Go back another one then. That's better. Forward help. So we're going to put the digger on first and put it right up in the back. Just so it's out of the way of the truck. The idea is we use a digger to fill the truck, use the truck to take down to the wash plant. We'll do 3 or 4 trips so we get some dirt moved, and then we'll use the skid loader or the steer load, the track loader to load the dirt for the wash plant. Slightly, but it's on there. Go through the straps and keep it on. It's just whether the truck is going to be able to pull all of this. back the truck up, pick the trailer up and be on our way. If, like I said, if it'll even pull it. It's allowing us to hitch out. It's very light on the front, but we'll see what happens. Strap it all down. Okay. Steering's a bit light, but moving. Back to the ferry port. Okay. Bring the river. Good old nuts. Now we need to keep trying to get this rail across the hill as straight as possible. We'll gently incline to, because otherwise I'm never going to get up there with the lorry and the trailer on the back with the big wash plant. That's the plan. So what we'll do is we'll use the truck, we'll use the digger, we'll load the truck up, we'll take the payload down to the wash plant, and then after we've done 4 or 5 trips we'll then use the loader and we'll load the wash plant until we get our concentrate come out. We'll put the concentrate in the gold room. Gold dust will come out and go to the shop and sell it, and hopefully try and keep ourselves in the green. I think, as you can see, I've only got somewhere in the 16 pounds left to our name, which is never good. I can actually get through this gateway this time without causing a massive incident. Let's call the ferry. Should start moving. Yeah, she's very light on the front. But then, to be fair, there's quite a bit of weight on the back there. Really seems to be sat still though, behaving. Yeah, here comes the ferry. To start the ferry, do I have to get that? Oh no, there we go. Okay, give me a second. We'll have to organise this in a fashion. I'm hoping it'll all come off together. Get it all off the ferry so I don't lose anything in the water. Put that down. The digger's gone through the trailer. I'll tell you what, actually give me a second. I might actually be able to fix this without too much of an issue. Keep the straps on and then move everything out of the way. Nice sounding trap to be fair. Never had that before. We'll have to watch that next time we cross. Don't really need that sort of aggro. Bit of a pain in the bum this, but I guess if we must, we must. Which way do I need to go? Can I go left or right? My equipment is there, so I do need to go. Just have to reload everything. Of all things to happen, we have to run into the barge that caused all sorts of trouble, but it's okay, we're still here. We managed to get everything off, no damage. $28,000 litre capacity on this truck, so I'll take a few buckets to fill it. Might just 6 buckets to fill it. But the idea of that is that we can move 28,000 litres a day down at a time. Bucket on the track loader is 7,000 litres, I believe. So if we was to do 4 or 5 runs with this, certainly have enough people to keep the track loader busy for a while itself. And obviously if I have all the stain and tailings on the wash pad. Yeah, do a put back into the road to make the road a little bit more stable instead of just driving backwards and forwards on mud. Side of the hill, the lorry and trailer and a big wash plant on, and the road's not going to be a trap. Load it up, strap down. I'm not entirely sure where this trailer can be widened, but it looks like it can. there's nothing. And that's the truck. Oh well, obviously it can't be wide, that's as wide as it goes. It will do. Right. Let's go back to the site. Get this gear unloaded. There's a deadly train that was also trying to kill us. There it is. That's the road we're looking for. This will take us back to the site. There we go, so there's the wash plant all set up. Tell you what I haven't got. I might run out of town to get some diesel. I haven't got any. I didn't think about that very well. You know what, I'll just what we'll do is we'll dump the equipment off. And I will take the truck, maybe some timber or some logs, and go back into town. Get some diesel. We'll leave the big trailer here. I don't need the big trailer out there. Literally just want the truck. I've got a tank at the back of the truck that will carry diesel, and then that way we can put diesel on the wash plant. Forward roll, that's me doing it right. What? Ah, strapped on. I'm so glad I can do this manually as well as with the truck. It would cause me all sorts of trouble otherwise. Right, everything's unstrapped. Try that one again. That's better. So what we'll do is we'll pile up all the dirt here on this side. See how we get on. I'm pretty sure this just takes diesel. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, it's just diesel, that's fine. We're not going to have 10,000 litres then. Of getting hold of some diesel. So we'll pick the trailer back up, park it up out of the way. That's done with for now. away. Means control group. Oh, I want to drop the trailer. Right, I want to keep that. Okay. Trailer dropped. See if we can get some of this tree here in the back. Stupid bush. Dog roll. That is the only downside with the lumberjack mod, is it'll just get rid of everything. What we'll do is we'll cut the next one down and we'll take it down into the site, in the yard there, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Because otherwise I'm going to have to and we need the money. I need to buy diesel to run the wash plant. If we can't run the wash plant, then we're not making any money. They're always right down the road here. There's no traffic around this in the morning. Awesome stuff. Just want to see massive. Let's see how we get on. So we're nearly loaded. One more piece. And we'll head off to the shop, drop this off, pick some diesel up for the wash plant, and then we'll start digging. The truck. Strap it all down. I don't know how much we'll get for this. I'm not even entirely sure how much the tank on this truck holds for extra diesel. But it will certainly be quicker going back than we'll be going back out this way with the truck and the truck and the digger on the way up, the trailer. Might be able to use the trailer tracks off the main train. Certainly quicker than waiting, that's for sure. Oh, at the bottom. Alright, we got £700 for that tree. That's not bad. Oh my god, I pushed the wrong button. I do apologise, people. Looks like we're saving. So the plan is now try and find a garage. We'll get some diesel in the truck, in the spare tank, and then we'll take that back to the wash plant, chuck diesel in the wash plant, and try and get some dirt done. Well, midway through the day, yeah, so it's nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If your truck will ain't like mine. Yeah, nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We should just really look at the map, shouldn't we? Yeah. So sorry about that. Oh, my tree. So we've got just short of £1,000 to get diesel with. I think that's going to be enough. In fact, this is the new equipment we bought. Okay, so it's only a little tank. Apparently we need to now put 250 litres of diesel on it. We might have to make a few trips because, as you're well aware, the tank on that water plant holds 10,000 litres. I just hope it's not very thirsty, because if it's a thirsty water plant, then we could well have to go to the bank, borrowing money, because I can't afford to run it if it's going to be super thirsty. I mean, ideally I could do with 250 litres lasting a fair while. I mean, you know, the price of diesel is at the moment, in real life, I'd actually have 250 litres. Right, let's head back to the yard. See how far this diesel is. Get out of there. Look at this thing. This is very cool. Just over there. Bridge. This side over here. Train on the map, so we're going to go for it. Although the bottom not away. This works out well and it doesn't use a lot of diesel, then we could be quits in. So if not, then we'll have to go to the bank. There is no other way around it. We need the diesel to run the water plant. Just wondering where diesel goes in the back. So we'll chuck the diesel in the water plant. I think generally the idea is that the water plant just gets you out of trouble. The water plant with the transfer tank gets you out of trouble. I think that's how it's going to work. Is it will keep us out of trouble. I don't think it's designed for carrying huge amounts of fuel. So we won't put the water plant on yet. What we'll do now is we'll set up our road. Or we'll start our road. Create new area. Sorry, God. Excuse my English language is awful. What we'll just call it, we'll call it road. Because that's what it's going to be. I'm going to go with about 8 meters wide, just to make sure I've got a bit of leniency and a bit more room up there. Get through with the truck. Edit mode. Right. So I think what we'll do is we'll head off in that direction and try and get up onto the mountain. So we're going to start here. We're just going to head off that sort of direction. That'll do for now. You can always add to it at a later date. Save, exit, road. So when we jump into the excavator, literally all we do is push Y. Into this, we'll change it to a load. All we're going to do is dig between the lines. It will you need to watch for any loose materials you've already had before. Snails. Dig first. Get the truck up, organised and now running. Nicely. Okay, we've got a slinky file with a bucket. Just loading that up. Sorry, I'm just going to save the game a second. I want to go in there and turn off the auto stop to the engine to stay running. All this jumping in and out of the cab's quite frustrating when you've got to wait to start things up again. There we go. Just jump into the settings. Turn off automatic engine start. Yes, please. Back out. just direct. did like it or did manage to stick around the entire hour, please do consider subscribing and liking because every subscription helps, and I do appreciate these video links. That's what I'm doing tonight. That's what I'm going to keep bringing you guys new content. Like I said, I'd like to get to about 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be absolutely outstanding. If you have any ideas for the mine site or even a name for the new cut at the top of the hill, please do consider doing, in the comments. that's going to be the end of it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all for the next one. Bye bye.